Naruto vs Sasuke in part 1 of Naruto is the best fight in the entire series. The power escalation done in the fight and just the way things happen, the story, the plot elements, everything is great about that fight. Also, the fact that Sasuke wins is extremely important for the story because if he hadn't won the fight, then we probably wouldn't have Naruto Shippuden. There's one element to this fight, well, rather something that didn't happen in the fight that many people say should have happened, and that is Naruto summoning Gamabunta, which should have won him the fight. In this video, I want to explore why Naruto didn't summon Gamabunta from an in-universe perspective because, well, we know that the out-of-universe perspective is because, well, we needed the story to happen and we needed Sasuke to go to Orochimaru, so he had to win that fight. But why would Naruto not use his most powerful jutsu in the most dire situation he's probably ever been in? There are a couple of reasons. First, well, Gamabunta is not the best summon to have. He's not exactly loyal to Naruto. Naruto summoned Gamabunta 2 times before. The first one being, well, when Jiraiya tossed him into an abyss, and Naruto had to summon Gamabunta to stop his fall so he wasn't going to die there. But anyway, he summons Gamabunta, and Gamabunta gets absolutely livid with Naruto for summoning him there. The second time Naruto summons Gamabunta is when he is fighting Gaara, and Gaara is about to crush him with sand, and then Naruto summons the big toad to save himself and eventually win the fight. First, Naruto had summoned Gamakichi before because he kinda failed in the chakra situation there, so he summoned a small toad instead of Gamabunta, and Gamakichi so happens to be Gamabunta's son, so Gamabunta got pissed at Gaara because he put his son in danger. Now, if you're saying that Naruto wouldn't be able to summon Gamabunta in the fight, that is not necessarily true. We know Naruto needed a lot of chakra to summon Gamabunta in part 1, especially because he didn't have a very good chakra control, so he needed the Nine Tails Chakra to summon the big one. Now, obviously, Naruto used a great amount of the QB chakra in the fight against Sasuke, the most he's ever used up until that point in the story, so that would probably be able to summon Gamabunta very easily, and this is definitely not a reason. Naruto would have the chakra to do so. But anyway, let's try to go for reason number 2 of why Naruto wouldn't want to or couldn't summon Gamabunta in the fight against Sasuke. And that reason would be that Naruto simply forgot. Now, this may seem like an extremely awful excuse. Oh, he forgot his most powerful jutsu. But there is a context here. This fight wasn't a regular fight for Naruto. Usually Naruto fights against enemies, guys that he doesn't necessarily like. I mean, he obviously tries to convert them to the good side using talk no jutsu, such as what he did against Gaara and Zabuza and Haku to a certain extent, but they are his enemies. They are guys that are, okay, I want to kill this blonde kid and I'm going to do it right now, so Naruto doesn't really have any qualms about fighting them. Sasuke, on the other hand, is Naruto's friend. First of all, this fight is extremely tough psychologically for Naruto, so he may just have forgotten to use that jutsu because it's a jutsu he's not that used to use. He used it 2 times and it's been unreliable plenty of times, way more times than it's been reliable before. Now, yes, of course, that with the QB chakra, he could have easily summoned Gamabunta without much trouble, but when he wasn't amped by the Nine Tails, he couldn't do so anyway. So needless to say, when you have a piercing lightning arrows thing from Sasuke's hand piercing your chest, the first thing you're gonna think about is probably not summoning a big frog that you don't even know if it's gonna come. And then Naruto is taken over by the Nine Tails Chakra, essentially. We don't know exactly how lucid Naruto is when he gets the first tail of the QB Chakra cloak. He looks to be way more animalistic than his normal self, and he may not even remember most things. He's doing things by instinct. He even uses the Rasengan without the aid of another clone. So Naruto couldn't use Gamabunta before the amp, and after the amp, he wasn't exactly in a great state of mind. Also, obviously, Naruto didn't want to kill Sasuke because Sasuke is his friend, and as I said before, this is a highly unusual fight for Naruto. He doesn't want to kill people, he wants to make them better people when he fights. That's essentially Naruto's character during the entire show. But if he accidentally kills an enemy during a fight, oh well, it happens, such as when he went for the kill against Itachi, but it was a body double. Now maybe Gamabunta could have used a little bit more touch when he's fighting Sasuke and not killed him, but Gamabunta seems to be a very, tough guy that doesn't really know how to control his strength, because when he was fighting against Shukaku, the entire forest was getting leveled. And the final reason is that Naruto was probably just trying to prove himself to Sasuke. He wanted to prove to Sasuke that he was actually stronger and that he got stronger than him, which was something he's always tried for because after all, they are rivals. Eternal rivals, as one would say. Since when they were very young in the academy, Naruto wanted to surpass Sasuke, and beating Sasuke in the Valley of the End would cement that. But I think deep within, Naruto wanted to do it himself. He didn't want Gamabunta's help in that particular fight. When he was fighting Gaara, well, he was protecting his friends and the entire village to a certain extent. It wasn't as though he was fighting against his rival, a rival he's been fighting against since he was 7 years old. No, Gaara was a guy he met a month ago or so, and he didn't really have any alternative other than using Gamabunta because how was he gonna fight the massive Shukaku anyway? Sasuke is a much smaller opponent in size, so it's kind of cumbersome even to fight someone like that with a giant summon, in my opinion. We can see very clearly in the Naruto series that summons are usually used against other large things or other summons. Now that's not always the case, but it's definitely a trend, and maybe even if Gamabunta is summoned, Sasuke would be able to do something about it. Maybe Sasuke could climb on Gamabunta, maybe he could use his second stage of the curse mark and fly over him and attack Naruto from behind. There are things Sasuke could do even if Gamabunta was summoned, and Sasuke could also wait for the summoning time to just end and Gamabunta to just disappear, because we see time and time again that there is a limit in the summoning time, and eventually, against the creatures and the ninja's will, the summon will return to its natural habitat. But anyway, comment down below what you think about this. Like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and thank you so much for watching.